Since Minecraft is an open world sandbox, the possibilities are just about endless. However, in a normal game of survival, there are still things that the player needs. A normal house, nothing too fancy, but big enough to protect the player from monsters and store supplies, is necessary. Resources and food are also important as they are needed for one to be able to survive. Weapons, like the sword and bow, provide a way to defend oneself and acquire more food by using them to slay animals. The player also needs some armor, as this will help take less damage from enemies that they encounter.
Contrary to the needs of the game, you also have wants. Some wants of the game can contribute to such items as a monster spawner, an extravagant house, everything diamond, and super enchantments. Stuff like monster spawners in the game are a cheap and easy way to get XP, which can help you enchant items faster and easier. Such thing as an extravagant house to show off to people and to make you feel good. Diamond everything, basically making you untouchable to everything. Plus the ability with super enchantments, basically enchanting an item as far as it will go with multiple enchantments. Another one of our main values of the game is the concept of solo versus together, which is the concept of playing individually and with other people. This in turn allows you to have the section which can be known as roles. When you're playing together, each person typically takes on their own little path. One person may be a miner, while other people are builders, sculptors, collectors of items. When we were playing, typically we used one person to build the frames of the house, one person to mine for items, one to create a farm, and we kept going through these different jobs to help us maximize our efforts as we were playing. This is very important as in the game you must be willing to compromise, willing to work together in order to create a house and be a functioning world. The difference is within solo play, you must do everything for yourself. You must keep up with every time set you have. You must be willing to be the farmer, the miner, the collector, the hunter, the gatherer, and every job in between. You must be constantly aware of your surroundings and your health at all times. You must also be willing to create anything you need by yourself without anyone else's assistance to help you.
Survival is one of the modes that are part of Minecraft. As the name suggests, the mode is about your character surviving in the world. On every survival world, there comes the first night. Usually by the first night, most players are not prepared to fend off against the monsters, so a crude shelter will commonly be set up. As you can see, we have made our own cave to call home for the first night. The first night is just one of the many values of surviving in Minecraft. Item crafting is a very important value, as without it, the game would become quite limited as to what the player can even do. Crafting items allows for many aspects of the game to open up for players. Mining also stands tall as an important value of the game. Like crafting, it's even part of the game's title. Mining provides access to numerous resources for the player to use, advancing them further into the game. Farming and fishing are values important to survival, as they are the main ways that the player will be able to collect food outside of hunting the randomly spawned animals. They can also provide a means of relaxation, as they can be performed in areas where hostile mobs are not active. Last but not least in our list of values is mob slaying. Throughout the game, the player will have many encounters with both passive and hostile creatures. Defeating these creatures is important for the resource collection and survival of the character.
One of our main values within this video game is that of creativity. Within that value there are several concepts that develop. Building a house in the video game is very important as it helps you survive, but within it, it allows you to create whatever you dream of, really. It allows you to choose what materials you wish to build with, how you want your design of your house to look, what features you would like it to have, and almost anything you really wish. Not only this, but within these sections of creativity, you are pretty much boundless to any of the game. You are able to create as you want, build as you want, destroy as you see fit, and practically be a god within the game. The main rupture point of our game is called Diamond Find. This is the point in the game where you find diamonds and increase your ability to proceed in the game. Diamonds are very important in Minecraft as they allow you to have better weaponry, better armor, and better tools. This in turn will help you live longer, gain better access to different items that can be stronger, as well as let you survive more. Because diamond, as it is one of the strongest armors in the game, as well as the weaponry and the tools, also last longer than most others.